website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. In this video, I'm going to give you a simple method of how to identify what is really the core challenge of what you're struggling with. Because I get a lot of questions about how do I learn to solo? You know, I'm a relative beginner and I've been trying all kinds of ways of improvising. I know a scale shape. What do I do? It's like I can't get there, right? Or it's like I can't, I'm struggling with bar chords. Why can't I seem to get it right? Or I'm struggling with whatever it is. And the same thing happens in my head all the time, is that what is really the challenge? Because we just stop there. We just stop. I want to learn how to improvise or play solos, and I try and I don't succeed. But what are you really trying to do? With what, right? It's like we have a formula that's incomplete and we need to figure out what are we really, we need to break it down so we can identify the core challenge. Let's say it's bar chords, which many people are struggling with, right? And where is it really that it's hard? Well, okay. Is it placing the fingers, or is it putting down the bar? Most people say, oh, it's the bar. It's freaking, I can't, it's right. It's hard to. Well, okay, take it easy now. And instead of just, assuming that creating a bar is just putting your finger across those strings, right? Let's try out different things and see, how can we do this? Well, we could just put the whole finger across there, right? Or we can put the tip of our finger on the low E string. We can put the finger on like this, so it's kind of lying flat, like on a table. Or we can twist it like that. When we twist it, it's like we get to hold down the bar with the side of our finger. That's a nice little. Nobody taught me this, I should say. Everybody taught me the same way everybody's taught. Just put the finger across the strings and then have the chord, and then you just practice that a lot and until it's easy, right? But you're either focused and conscious about the improvements that the brain makes, or you're unconscious. Most people are unconscious and they don't notice that they actually start doing stuff that nobody told them. As, twisting your finger like that. Instead of holding it like that, you just twist it in this direction so the side of it comes down. Also, it's like instead of trying to hold it like that, I hold it like this. It's like a pinch, right? And that, so now we're working with the core of just putting down the freaking, we didn't even, fret a chord yet. We just say, how do we create a bar that's effective? And then I would take that and say, okay, I can't figure that out. Why would I try to do a D minor? Why would I try and use the other fingers until I've handled that? Because it sounds better when I'm playing a real chord. Yes, and if you're still in kindergarten and needs a little boost of pleasure every time you get it right, then by all means, fret a whole chord and keep struggling. Sorry. If you're an adult now listening, then focus on that little challenge and kill it, and then add something afterwards. Instead of finding that huge guy in the ring trying to, it's too much, and cut him in half and then fight 2 smaller guys. Now you have a chance of winning, right? So you just keep on putting that bar down. And then secondly, well, you want to take it off again, right? Because it's the putting it down that's hard, making it work. Once you have it work, this is not practicing. Because I positioned the freaking finger and it's there and I'm not practicing. I'm just, working with what I already created. So I need to take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off. And until you did 100,000 repetitions of that, don't come to me and say, I have a problem, I'm struggling. You're not struggling. Just practice it, right? Find the core of the challenge and then hammer away at it until you kill it. Don't go weak on me, right? Don't go, I'm struggling. You're not struggling. Identify the enemy. And then go kill him, right? Sorry to be so violent here, but it's really as simple as that. Let's take another challenge like improvising, as we talked about before. What are you really trying to do? Right? Let's separate the stuff up. Okay, you got some notes, you got a scale shape down, and you know that scale shape works over a couple of chords, right? You go to use the A minor pentatonic for this, right? And then you just start with the yeah, I can play it. But what is music really built on? It's built on rhythm and the notes. Okay, so you got some notes here, right? And then we shuffle the notes around and create melodies in relation to what is played in the background. That's basically what we do. So let's separate it up and say rhythm. Can you play one note and improvise with one note? Because if you could, that will be mastering the first part of the equation, the rhythm, right? So can you go? I just play two notes here, right? And once I can do that with one or two notes, I only need two notes on the fretboard to play over any chord progression, because either one of the notes will work over any one of the chords in the background. You got 7 chords in the key, and if you got 2 notes, the one note will work over some of the chords and the other will work over the other. So just start with 2 notes in the scale, play those 2 notes, and then use your ear, and then use rhythm. That's building from the inside out, right? And then you can add more notes, you can add more complex rhythms, and suddenly you're actually improvising. Because you were able to focus on the chord challenge. Right? But you might also find out that, okay, I'm pretty good at rhythm because I can clap every rhythm. I might be a drummer in my spare time when I'm not playing guitar, right? But so it's not the rhythm, it's the technique, right? I can't play the notes fast enough. I can't go. Or maybe I can do that, but I have no phrasing skills. I can't slide, bend, or do any. As soon as I begin to try to use these techniques, it sounds awful, right? That's my core challenge, right? But we have to identify it. And that might take some work when you don't know what you're doing, right? In the beginning, you have no idea what music is made up of. But that's why we have to use our brain, our intelligence, to try and figure it out, right? Yeah, we could go on like that with techniques and alternate picking, economy picking, identifying the core challenge that holds you back and then separating it out. And then just killing it with tons of repetitions and taking all this stuff around it away. Don't play the whole chord, just play the bar over and over and over and over again, expecting a perfect result every single time, taking your time. This way of developing is, so much faster than the trying to push everything through by doing too much at once and not using your intelligent mind to figure this out. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.